What is up, guys? Back in today with another reaction on the channel. Today I'll be reacting to at least the first episode of May I Ask for One Final Thing. I did notice there's 2 episodes released today. I'm going to watch them both today. I'm just not 100% sure if I'm going to watch them both in this video. So if it is just the initial episode reaction, there will be a episode 2 reaction coming out later on if you want to check that out. Yeah, really happy about that because I've mentioned this plenty of times before, but if you guys remember the season that Free are in, Dungeon Meshi and what was the other thing that was airing during that time? Pelican Diaries, that's the one. Feels crazy leaving out something that big, but the season all 3 of them started airing. All of them pretty much had extended kind of initial episodes. Like Free released 3 episodes. I think there was 2 episodes for Pelican Diaries, and they're all quite long shows as well. So I really like these kind of longer kind of initial startups. I think they set out pretty strongly compared to most anime, so big fan of that. Don't know too much about this. It's a kind of in the subgenre of villainess type shows, which I've never seen before, to be honest with you. So this is going to be something completely new for me, but I think in general it is like a bit of a romantic comedy. So certainly looking forward to it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments though. Quite highly anticipated as well. I think a lot of people have been saying this is going to be really good. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Leave a like on the video if you guys do like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. Kyle. Endymion. Only ever heard that in Yu-Gi-Oh! Weird, they got like English and like Italian names. Like a really Italian first name, then a proper English last name. Lovely. Full of crimes. What was that? A baby. Man, she get an absolute gaslit right here. Bloody hell. It's also incredibly quiet. Man, everybody behind these guys is looking like absolute villain, like looking despicable. Every one of these characters behind her look like they could be a villain in their own right. A villainess. Again, I think this is quite a popular subgenre. I've seen a few anime from recent seasons have this premise, but I've never watched one myself. There's the title. May I ask one final thing? Oh crap. Which one? Huh? Oh shit. I mean, she didn't seem wonderful, but does she deserve this? Honestly, like this guy's kind of like I don't know. I obviously I'm kind of on this woman's side, but because these guys seem proper pompous, but when you think about it, he's just asking to marry the woman he wants to. Yes, they don't seem like great people, but it's not like the worst thing ever either. I recognize this singer. Is this Chico with Honeyworks? It sounds kind of similar. Sounds very similar. It is indeed. Done some of my favourite Gintama openings. Kind of like, just like looks wise, looks quite generic, doesn't it? But yeah, awesome fucking song, as usual. I don't think these people have ever done a song I haven't listened to like 100 times. Okay, awesome, awesome. Definitely gonna have to add that to the first song from the season that I've added to the playlist. Okay. The thing for abusing people. She does like the color red, doesn't she? It's my favorite color, so I've got no objections. But yeah, might be a little bit scary for her parents seeing that. Are they mutually exclusive? I feel like you can be both. A bit of violence and be a lady. And that's her arranged marriage right here. Ah, charming, charming boy. Kyle von Palliston. I feel less bad by the minute about what I said a minute ago. Kind of wish you punched him. Reminds me a little bit of Shizuo. And I don't know about you guys, but she does look a little bit like Violet Evergarden to me. A little bit. Damn, why didn't you punch this guy? That's what I would have liked the final wish to have been. I do wonder though, like we had the title of the series so quickly realized, like, how does that play any further in what the show's going to be about? What does this achieve? Yeah, it does feel like they've got a bit more riding on this than this side of things, right? Just fuck this guy up, please. That's his brother. His older brother, who looks nothing like him. I think it is. I'm not sure exactly what time period we're in and such, but I do think, just judging from English history, a lot of kings would sleep around with a lot of women and have many children from different women. That makes sense. But they don't just look totally different; they act completely different as well, don't they? Maybe it's just as easy as her as going for the big brother instead. Essentially the same thing to her family, I imagine. If not, maybe even better position actually, the older brother. Dude was just chilling with a butterfly. This guy. This fucking guy. Good question. Good question. Why were you up there? So these are the only two. Okay. Oh, so he's not next in line? Ah. Take back what I said a minute ago then. Mm. A little bit sophisticated for me. Although it's not really much more sophisticated than just like gang violence and stuff, I guess. It's actually quite similar, just in a more pompous seeming way. Dressed up more fancily. He beat her. I was gonna say a minute ago. I mean, that's not always the case. You can get away with this, but I'd assume as like the princes of whatever place this is, they could just like pay to be in the top class and to get like the top scores. But like, would the school and these teachers defy people of massive importance? Clearly not. Clearly they don't. Yeah, clearly they either haven't tried to pay him off or it wouldn't work. So yeah, fair play to the school. I think so. Oh, she's doing the Chinese method. I don't know if you guys have seen that video of that person doing a documentary who goes to China, goes to the school classes, and the children are just page to page, just placing it in their brain, not even reading it, just. So let's talk on that for a minute. It's not a real kind of consequence here, but just to like talk about that, it's actually quite interesting when you look into that. I don't know the specifics of it, but there is a magic trick that is eerily similar about like putting a 200-page book down, not reading any of the words, just skimming over it, and just like again, just like doing something, and like literally spending like a couple of seconds per page. I remember seeing a magic trick. I think it was by Darren Brown that had something very similar to that. Like it's really funny when you see it. It's like, well, these kids aren't reading nothing; they're not learning anything. But actually, there is a memorization technique associated to that, which I think is probably what the Chinese kids are doing, even though it looks stupid and funny. There is like again, I don't remember the specifics, but there's some kind of like memorization that goes on when you do that. Because I remember Darren Brown actually having an episode where he teaches the guy that technique, and the guy is able to like answer things like 50 questions that he wouldn't have ever known about unless he read those books. And he just magically kind of got the answers from skimming over the book in like 2 minutes. Again, it's not really any consequence, so I won't go any further here, but yeah, I mean, as stupid as that may look, it is actually like it does kind of serve a purpose, I guess, even if it is temporary. I can't imagine that knowledge sticks in your mind for very long, but yeah, it's like a self-hypnosis kind of like technique or something. I remember finding that quite interesting. I looked quite far into that when I looked that up. But yeah, in that same video, like all the students when they're on their laptops, they're only on Google search and nothing else. They don't search on anything. They're just on Google search bar the whole time. That's all that's on their computers. Damn. She even lost when she won. Yeah, that is it, isn't it? She is being absolutely baited right here. Just ignore his existence. Good answer for all this, to be fair. Although again, maybe that's just proving like maybe that's also just like not winning either. Absolutely. Any kind of smile, any muscle memory of a smile has left me. ever since I met that guy. That's horrible, that is. My body forgot how to smile. That's essentially what she's saying there. It's working pretty well. Working pretty damn well. He's certainly expressive as well, isn't he? You peculiar creature. Not the best thing to call a woman. But she's a 5-star mysterious creature, is she? What's that thing next to her? A minotaur bird. Minnow bird. Only 3 stars. All written in English, I believe. Although it's hardly written. But what is written is all in English, which is interesting. So this is, again, I did mention earlier, it's a weird kind of combination of, again, seemingly kind of Italian. I'm not sure where El Van Diemen's from. Maybe like Spain. Yeah, like Italian, Spanish, kind of European names, then just like a proper English first name for everyone. For other something, yeah, it's just nonsense written here, I think. But yeah, she's not the nicest drawing of her either, to be honest. She's 5-star rare though, so clearly he sees a lot of value in her. Although, like I said, probably not the thing you want to be calling a woman, especially that one you're romantically interested in. Peculiar creature. I agree though. I think most people are a similar way, right? We're all kind of interested in unknown creatures and rare things like this. Especially in his life, I imagine there's a bunch of, as he said earlier, a bunch of pompous people just trying to suck up to him and play a certain role in front of him, and she's totally not that way. I mean, as he keeps saying, all of her emotions are very much spread right in front of everybody to see. For him, anyway. So again, I would have liked to see that you do that to him. Honestly, just do it to him as well. Just get him as well, will you? She did get slandered, to be fair, so. I'd like to see that. Just start looking at people left and right, please. You got magic? There's magic here? Didn't know that. Just slug these guys. Let's go. I kind of worry for her knuckles after all this, though. She'll be in a lot of pain. An awful lot of talk about slaves, considering it's forbidden, isn't there? At my secret slaves. They've all got fucking saves. Oh my god. Look at these guys. They've all gone insane. destroy these men. Okay, I can't believe the only guy getting away with all of this is this Kyle loser. That's the one guy that does absolutely need a slug. The mad dog. The mad dog. Again, I can't believe this one dude is the only person that got away without getting punched. Slaughter this man. Destroy him. Destroy this man. Yes. I want to see some JoJo's right here. Some Auras. Nice. Nice, very nice. And do you know what? Can't even remember her dress. She came in. Do you know what? Yeah, I did think about that. She came in prepared, didn't she? Wearing that red dress. No stains whatsoever. Okay, you know what? Pretty fun first episode there. I like that. I like the premise. It was really cool. I do kind of wonder where do we go from here? Because I recognise this ending singer as well. I'm not sure what from though. But yeah, as I said, I'm not sure where we go from here. But pretty fucking good. Oh, yeah. Okay, I see what's going on here. Yeah, pretty fucking good first episode. Like that. I love the pacing of it. It felt really well paced in terms of the quite a lot happened, but it didn't feel overly quick. Pretty awesome ending song as well. Honestly, I think these are probably the best pair opening ending I've heard so far this season. I do wonder why this ending is so focused on her though. So she's going to be a very prominent character, seems like then. God, that's a long one. May I just make having people getting acquainted. Sorry. May I just make having people getting acquainted with my fist a proper lady's pastime? Okay. I feel like we could have said that in less words. Yeah, good first episode. Like I said, loved the opening and ending. I thought they were fantastic. Sounds great. Who was the artist on the ending there? Because it kind of sounded recognizable, but I didn't quite catch who actually was. Oh, it's written in Japanese, so I can't tell. But I recognize the singer there. Not from an awful lot of things, but definitely do recognize them. But yeah, fun first episode. The premise is really cool. Again, I've never seen a kind of villainess type show, so this should be interesting. It seems well, that's the thing. She's not really a villainess, is she? She's a villainess to these people. Does that actually make her a villainess? I mean, I guess she is quite violent. So I imagine there is legends of this woman. What they call her, Mad Dog, someone. Mad Dog Princess, and yeah, pretty fitting name. Again, she must have knuckles of steel, punching all these people and still being fine afterwards, even with these gloves on. But yeah, I had a fun time with this today. Some interesting characters here, especially the main character, but the Kyle's brother, still yet to get the names down, of course, so apologies. He's a pretty cool character. That's the thing, again, I like that they didn't introduce too many characters. There was just like a couple of cliched ones with Kyle and his girlfriend, the horrible kind of girl. They're kind of trying to spread lies about her. Nice little taste of the universe as well. To be honest with you, I had no idea there was going to be magic involved, so that was a bit of a surprise at the end, but yeah, pretty awesome kind of setting things up, giving us a taste of the world and the characters. Yeah, like this one a lot. Definitely one of the stronger starts to a show this season. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this one in the comments. Leave a like on the video if you guys did like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. And I'll see you with episode 2 later on today.